Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Shipyard Champions, where today, this week, our challenge is sent in by Iron Wolf, and this looks like a lot of fun. So, sorry, I should start it here. So, this is the initial setup. We have equal forces, 3 battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, 6 destroyers, and I have a transport on my side, which I'll explain in a minute. I've chosen the United States versus Japan, because why not? So, there's all sorts of interesting things here. So, first of all, for every 5 years lower in tech, I get a point straight off the bat. So I'm going to go 1940 because there's not a huge difference between 1940 and 1950 in terms of the techs you have available. Yeah, they're going to have access to more of the big, enormous Mark V guns, but I'm going to go 1940, give me 2 points off the bat. Then, if I went like really low, I could start getting extra ships, but I think that is going to be okay. The other thing I can do is I can leave ships at home, and it gives me for every 2 destroyers left behind, I get 2 points. So, no destroyers for me. That is 3 more points in the bag. So, I've got 5 right off the bat. And then this transport down here, what this thing does is, if this survives the battle, I get 5 points. If it doesn't, I lose 5 points. So, I could end up with 0. I could also lose points if 75% of my force is sunk. Now I have 6 ships, so 75% of 6 is 4.5. So you can't sink half a ship, so I need to lose 5 of these ships to meet that threshold. So I think that is also okay, playing in my favour, and then I can gain more points for sinking the enemy ship. So 3 points for a battleship, 2 points for a heavy cruiser, 1 point for a destroyer. And, oh sorry, I get a bonus point if I go random on the weather. Is it just the weather? Weather / time of day, your choice, plus 1 point, etc. So yeah, both of them need to be random. So they're going to go random. So we're going to start off with 6 points right off the bat. Very nice. Right, let's get into the designing. By the way, I'm doing this using NAR because it's so much more fun than the vanilla game for me. I don't see why we wouldn't build a giant super battleship. The game doesn't say I can't. What kind of guns do we have access to? 16-inch Mark IVs. That's very tempting. But we also have 18-inch Mark IVs. That is... that's pretty interesting. 20-inch Mark III. So it might be the 18-inch Mark IV I would go for. Yeah, Mark V is all the way down to a 12. So we're not doing that. So yeah, it's going to be 18s. We're obviously going to go super veteran on the crew. Range shouldn't matter too much in a battle like this. We can get up to 33 knots. That's very respectable. Obviously, it's the US, so we have some pretty big towers. Although, yeah, we're just going to build 100,000 ton Yamato. I mean, we could do, or we could do something a little bit more interesting. Because there's 2 ways to get 12 guns. You can go ABXY triples, or you can go ABX quads. And I quite like the look of them, so we're going to go ABX quads. 50 caliber 18-inch guns, that's fine. Secondary guns, we've got heavy cruisers and destroyers. I think the classic American twin 5s, backed up by some twin 1.6 inch. Just in case the destroyers get, you know, very, very close. No, they don't impact the turret at all. Okay, good. That's what we're going to use. Going to use 1.6 inch as long as possible. 1.670s. Nice. 5-inch 38s. That's, I think, the exact caliber the Americans use. So we'll stick with that. Funnels. Could probably get 2. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Now we're going. So, oil. Could go diesel. That gives me 69% weight. And going steam is heavier. So yeah, we're going to go... Wait, what? What is happening right now? Thank you. So going to go diesel. Okay. Sure, the good prop shafts. Electrohydro. No, not Class A. We're going to use British cemented. Yeah, not Class A. I think the Americans would be using this. Improved Krupp. But although the tourney is tempting for that extra resistance, what is my resistance? Resistance. Where have you gone? Oh, it's only 96.4 currently. Do you know what? Screw it. We're going to use the tourney cemented. Casey. I'm going to somehow have Italian armor on this ship. I don't think I need anti-torpedo, but so I'll come back to that. I mean, there are destroyers around, though. And we can't bring a hydrophone. So, yes, we're going to bring the anti-torpedo. I've gone massively overweight. Come back to that later. Cat ballistic. TNT 4. Let's go triple base. It's very American. 8.5% flash fire chance with standard shells, though. Ouch. What about 2 pounder 3? Super heavy. 6.8. I could make these guns extremely punchy. Autoloaders, electrohydro, a scout plane, radar, an RDF, and a coincidence rangefinder. Can't bring any acoustics. Okay, my armor quality then goes to 105%. What are these things going through? Whoa! Okay. That's pretty crazy. I'm going to put them on triple base standards to get a better idea. Wow, that's still a lot of punch off an 18-inch gun. So, yeah, we're going to go 2 pounder super heavy. However, we're not going to be able to armor against our own guns. That's just not happening. What might the enemy be bringing? They probably will be bringing 18s, but I actually want to look at the 8-inch gun. I want to make sure that we're not taking secondary fire. Is my thought here. Can you please show me the pop-up? Game. Thank you. 12 inch. Okay, so if we've got 12 inches of armor, we should be immune to 8 inch. And yes, 6 should give us immunity from 5 inch. What is about the deck pen? So we're starting at 30,000 meters, 6.5. Easy enough. Just about. Wait, I need that 8-inch gun back. What about from an 8? Game! Oh, who decided to mess with the tool tips? Thank you. Yeah, not much. So, like 1.5. And then superstructure. Yeah, 1.5 as well. The turrets. I'm going to go just 18. 18.9. Get rid of that 8-inch gun. Very light on the 5-inch. And the quad's too heavy, aren't they? I'm going to have to go triples. How disappointing. The other option, of course, looking at the weights, which is still crazy heavy, is this is still too much. Maybe I'll go for a Montana-esque ship then. What if I go down to a 16? They look pathetically small. Still massively overweight. It's because that enormous citadel. I haven't done anything on the layers either. Might be able to get the layers down. Let's go like 2. That helps a bit. I'm not. This ship is too fat. It's just too fat. That's just the way of it. How can I make you less fat? Right, lowering speed. Doesn't really help. Go true all or nothing, but again, I don't think that's going to save too much either. %. Again, this is 109,000 tons. It's utterly ridiculous. I can't make this work. What is so heavy? Again, it's saying engines, but if I go, you know, steam turbines, they're just as heavy. Anti-torpedo. Maybe just go with 3. And I hope I don't get hit. It's not really a Montana. Because I'm using quads, not but rather than ABXY triples, but screw it. we're gonna call it the Montana anyway. So get 3 of these. Not hugely impressed with them, but okay. Let's go to the cruiser. Super heavy cruiser. All right. I think I'm going to go with the Super Heavy Cruiser 1. It has less hull form, but has better stability, less floatability, and more resistance. That one's even better still. But I think the Super Heavy Cruiser 1 might make an interesting vessel. Ooh. What a fun looking ship. Ooh, advanced funnel complex. Cool. Some of this is also I want to build on this hull because it's not what I've done before, I don't think. It looks a bit like the Atlanta style, just embiggened. We have Mark V everything's. Because if I build on this hull, really I'm probably going to be looking at... Wait, that doesn't have a mount? It does for a secondary gun. Well, that's weird. Can we make this thing longer, please? Running out of space. We could go ABXY triple 11s. And then, yeah, I guess we can have 5-inch 38s spread about, and we can have some 1.6. Ooh, there's mounting points back there as well. These almost certainly interfere, yeah, with the main gun, so there's no point using those. But that's a weird one. Okay, I'm sure we can get this to work. Speed 31. Not quite as fast as the battleship, but it'll do. Might be able to push the speed later. Sure, let's just use 30 kc on a cruiser. I'm sure that's perfectly fine. Might be able to do some torpedo interceptions with these guys. Also going to go tube powder super heavy, so these things should have a surprising amount of punch. Scout plane, radar, RDF, rangefinder. I seriously doubt we can armor against the 11-inch guns. No, we can't. So let's armor against the 5-inch. So a 6-inch main belt. And like, yeah, a deck exists. Yeah, sure. 6-inch conning tower. Inner layers, probably very minimal. The guns themselves, 12-inch would be good. And maybe 6 on the top. And then just splinter protection. And that's kind of it. Oh, apart from making these 1.6. 1.6. 70s. Lovely. Engine efficiency isn't there. We can put on another funnel. It says it's a gun funnel. Does that mean there's a gun point on it? There is. Neat. How's my have I got that much displacement left? Can we push you to 33 knots? So yes, we can. Okay, we lose a little bit of engine efficiency again. Can I shove a second funnel in here? Or how about just a bigger funnel? Yeah, 96. That I could live with. And an offset of 0.2. Okay, maybe pipper range, I guess. But I think spacious crew quarters is going to be more useful. The Macon. I kind of dig it. Very weird ship. It doesn't look like it's got 11-inch guns, I'll tell you that much. Looks like it's running 6-inch guns. It's because of the scaling. It just looks tiny. Yeah, Montana and Macon. Let's go. So, 3 points for the enemy battleships, 2 points for the cruisers, 1 point for their destroyers. Alright, and we're starting on 6. We can go negative. If we lose 5 of our ships, and we lose the transport, it's going to take the game a while to do the builds, apparently. Going to take a really long time to do the builds. Please don't fail or crash. Okay, it's taking a very long time. Can I pause the recording? I'll tell you what, I'll just cut out the dead space. Okay, I'm a fool. I pressed the wrong button. Anyway, welcome back. So, the Japanese ships certainly look interesting. We haven't got the best weather here. Alright, you lot. Follow. You should run away. Unfortunately, you're out the front. It's not the best, but... Oregon. Very pleased to be here. It's probably the scout plane. Spotting. Wow, they're actually trying to fire at that angle. We also have Texas and Montana. Let's have a look at these Japanese ships. What are they running? 11.2-inch guns. Really? That's a choice on a hull this big. Okay. Well, I got lucky there. So most of our focus is going to be on defending against that cruiser and destroyer push. I actually get some early hits. Really is an insane firing angle. I kind of love it. Whee! Yeah, I think that's possibly an animation error, because the shells aren't going at that angle. We are landing the odd hit here and there. Oh, wait. Somebody is flash firing. Is that really one of the enemy battleships losing a turret? It is. Yeah, their B turret exploded. I want you guys to double back, actually. Need to keep the enemy away from that transport. For a pretty sizable ship. Didn't turn too badly, actually. Oh, what? Another flash fire. Haven't seen any chain reactions, but that will mean that their ammunition is going to be badly depleted. I didn't actually even look at the heavy cruisers. What are they running? 8.4s. Okay. Good job I guarded myself against 8-inch guns. Or they're holy cow. Yeah, 18-inch guns, gonna make a mess. One cruiser down. That's 2 points. Yay, we're up to 8. Another flash fire. That's the one that already had taken a hit. Oh, more flash fires. Oh my god. I keep missing them. I mean, she's still firing. I've done 11,000 damage in ammo detonations alone. Have an ID on the cruisers. 8.4 triple base TNT 3, 32 knots. Oof. One battleship down though, because it exploded. Okay, that's 3 points, so we're up to 11. They are carrying torpedoes, 22-inch oxygens. Ooh, I don't like that. Kill. Right, down goes the cannon. Almost immediately. Right. Nokagiri, that's another 2 points, so we're up to 13. And a destroyer, so that's 14. And Nokagiri goes down. So that's 2.16. Wow, those destroyers are getting shredded. Oh, I think 2 more destroyers went down there. It's coming thick and fast. There's torpedoes coming in, but seem to be missing. Tango goes down. What's left? Just Banryu? What's their armor like? Oh, their armor is non-existent. How did you manage that? Put on 11-inch guns, no armor whatsoever. Oops. Yeah, for all the talk in 1.4, I am playing now, but for all the talk of, oh yeah, we better lower the armor limits. No, you need to increase the minimum armor limits for the AI, because running with ships with like no armor is stupid. Anyway, maximum points for me. Not maximum points for the scenario, but maximum points for me with the setup. So we started with 6. The transport did survive, so that's 5. So 11. And then 1 point for the destroyer, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We then get another 6 points for killing all of the cruisers. So that brings me up to 23. And then 9 points for killing the battleships, which makes my score 34. Thank you very much for watching, and check out all the other admirals and what they did and how they approached this, and the difference between their battles and mine. Because I don't think many of them are going to have that experience, but I had a lot of fun. So I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.